Hello, everyone, and welcome to my presentation on Burris Frederick Skinner, better known as B.F. Skinner, one of the most influential pioneers in the field of educational psychology. Skinner's groundbreaking work on behaviorism and operant conditioning transformed how teachers, psychologists, and researchers understand learning and behavior. In this presentation, I'll take you through Skinner's early life, education, career influences, and how his theories continue to shape modern teaching practices today. B.F. Skinner was born on March 20th, 1904, in Susquehanna, Pennsylvania. His father, William Skinner, was a lawyer, and his mother, Grace Skinner, was known for her strong moral character and discipline. Skinner's childhood was filled with curiosity and creativity. He loved building gadgets, tinkering with mechanical devices, and conducting small experiments at home. Growing up in a small rural town gave him a strong sense of independence and problem solving. These early interests in invention and discovery would later guide his scientific approach to understanding human behavior. Interestingly, Skinner didn't start out studying psychology. He earned a bachelor's degree in English literature from Hamilton College in 1926 and initially dreamed of becoming a novelist. However, after reading about John B. Watson's behaviorism and Ivan Pavlov's experiments on conditioning, he became fascinated with how behavior could be studied scientifically. This led him to pursue graduate studies at Harvard University, where he earned his PhD in psychology in 1931. On a personal note, he married Yvonne Blue in 1936, and together they had two daughters, Julie and Deborah. His early years as a husband, father, and researcher helped shape his understanding of learning, motivation, and development. Skinner's professional career was closely tied to Harvard University, where he worked as a researcher and later as a professor. His most significant contribution to psychology is his theory of operant conditioning, the idea that behavior is shaped by its consequences. According to Skinner, when a behavior is followed by a reinforcer, such as praise or reward, it is more likely to occur again. On the other hand, behaviors that lead to punishment are less likely to be repeated. He also introduced key concepts like positive and negative reinforcement, punishment, extinction, and shaping, which involves teaching new behaviors through small, successive steps. Skinner believed that by understanding how reinforcement works, teachers and psychologists could design environments that encourage learning and reduce unwanted behaviors. To test his theories, Skinner developed a device known as the Skinner box, which allowed him to observe how animals such as pigeons or rats learn behaviors based on rewards or punishments. These experiments provided strong evidence that behavior could be measured, analyzed, and modified through reinforcement. Skinner later applied these same ideas to human learning through his invention of teaching machines, which provided students with step by step lessons and immediate feedback. His most influential publications include The Behavior of Organisms in 1938, Walden II in 1948, and Science and Human Behavior in 1953. Each of these works emphasized the power of reinforcement and the importance of studying behavior through direct observation and evidence. Great thinkers, Skinner was influenced by other pioneers in psychology. Ivan Pavlov laid the foundation with his research on classical conditioning, showing how learning can occur through association. John B. Watson, known as the founder of behaviorism, inspired Skinner to focus only on observable behavior rather than thoughts or emotions. And Edward Thorndike introduced the law of effect, which stated that behaviors followed by satisfying outcomes are more likely to be repeated. Skinner built upon these ideas but went further by emphasizing how reinforcement could be systematically applied to teach new behaviors and maintain learning over time. In later years, Skinner continued to write, lecture, and refine his ideas about behavior and society. He remained at Harvard for much of his career and received numerous honors, including the National Medal of Science in 1968 for his contributions to psychology. Even into his 80s, Skinner spoke passionately about the need for science-based education and behavior analysis. Sadly, he passed away on August 18, 1990 from leukemia, just days after delivering a major address at the American Psychological Association. His legacy continues to shape modern psychology, education, and behavior analysis. His influence on education is profound and long lasting. Many teaching strategies today are directly based on his principles of reinforcement and feedback. For example, teachers often use positive reinforcement such as praise, stickers, or points to encourage participation and good behavior. His concept of shaping is used when teachers break complex skills into smaller, manageable steps, allowing students to build mastery gradually. Skinner's emphasis on immediate feedback also led to the development of mastery learning and computer assisted instruction, where students progress at their own pace. In addition, his theories form the backbone of many classroom management systems and interventions such as token economies and positive behavior interventions and supports, or PBIS. Understanding Skinner's work is essential for teachers today because it provides a scientific basis for managing classroom behavior and improving student motivation. His theories help educators design structured learning environments that reinforce positive actions and minimize disruptions. Teachers who understand reinforcement can use data driven strategies to track student progress and adjust instruction to meet individual needs. Skinner's ideas also support programs like response to intervention, RTI, or where reinforcement and feedback play a key role in helping students succeed. In short, Skinner's research gives teachers practical tools to promote engagement, accountability, and a love for learning. In closing, B.F. Skinner's work has profoundly shaped how we understand and support learning. His focus on reinforcement, feedback, and measurable outcomes remains central to both educational psychology and classroom practice. The sources listed here include Skinner's original works and more recent studies that demonstrate how his ideas continue to influence education today. Thank you for watching my presentation on B.F. Skinner, pioneer in educational psychology.